programs.
The former vice president and the presidential candidate of your party,
Of the PDP, yes.
That's the PDP, Atiku'S, has promised to create about 2.5 million jobs annually now to combat the social security challenges facing the country. How realistic is this one?
Okay. In fact, if you read through the policy documents, the job creation component of it is a bit more ambitious. And it is ambitious, and it has to be ambitious, because perhaps the singular most difficult challenge for our corporate existence in the future is the level of unemployment in the country. It's a ticking time bomb. So anybody who wants to be president now has to be thinking every time, what can we do to create jobs? And there are ways to create jobs. One of the things you need if you want to create jobs is that you need a commander-in-chief or a president who himself has created jobs before. So he knows what somebody that wants to create job is looking out for in agriculture. For you to create sustainable job in agriculture, you need to open it up and make a lot of concessions to private entrepreneurs who can take the value chain of job creation. For instance, if somebody plants tomato or any of the peppers, if he was able to have a company that would bag it, that would send it abroad at source, you will get more value. For you to create jobs, it's not that government is coming in to come and start giving people employment. How many can the civil service take? You are going to be opening it up a bit. You are going to be using a combination of policies, tax incentive, monies available to them via the banks, things that can stimulate them to grow. That's how to do it.
Are you saying that this government has not done enough? Looking at the various social intervention program put in place by the President Buhari's administration, what will you say concerning this? If you are saying that this government indeed has not created more jobs to the youth.
Well, you see, there's a difference between social stabilization programs and tokenism. A social stabilization program has to be more conceptual. You have to look and say, okay, where are the people? Where can they possibly be accommodated? You will answer, if you have really looked, that they can be accommodated on their small barbing salon, in the hairdressers, all the small businesses. For you to do social stabilization, you will look for a sustainable framework that can allow them to be giving grants and allow them to be giving credit.
Is the Empower not doing that?
It's not.
How do you mean?
Very good. The whole idea of their own Empower is such that they are quick to come to public space and bandy figures and say, oh, Empower is doing this. When you go to the grassroots, ask your friend who has a barbing salon or your sister that has an hairdressing salon, that has anybody reached her to give her any intervention to expand her business. What we are saying is that all of this, we are going to dash them money, we'll go to the market and dash 10,000. It's not a sustainable way of growing an economy. For you to grow an economy in a sustainable way, you need a framework. You need to say to banks, you need to say to the banks that, look, go around the country, look at everybody that already has an existing business, that is a small business. Go and reach out to them. Go and give them grants to help them expand. So if the guy can accommodate 2 staff or 3, by adding another extra grant to him and working with him in his business development, you can help him to expand his business to about 4. Those kinds of sustainable ideas can be dovetailed back into the economy via the banks and probably CBN. My brother, ask yourself, from a developmental point of view, why should banks in Nigeria be making money and be posting profit that is higher than the real sector? The Nigerian economy is depressed. It's not growing fast enough. It's under 2% now. And banks are posting profits that are more than 30, 40, 50%. So if they are lending to the real sector, which is their primary duty, how are they able to make profit and the real sector is not making profit? Those are the kinds of things that are sustainable. You see, the way they are going about it, they are running the risk that we are going to constantly be a nation where this government will come, throw in some crumbs, another government will come, abandon that project. That's not how to grow the economy of Nigeria in a sustainable manner.